Hi, I'll have a half melted bunsicle. Extra Yuri, please. Thank you.
All right, everybody. I may only have a very, very limited amount of time today. On account of the fact that it is 93 degrees outside.
Did someone say Yuri? This too is platonic Yuri. Lilith 291 head pat 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 Lilith 291 head pat.
A whole lot of Hime Joshis in chat today, and a whole lot of eggs in my face too. Whole lot of Hime Joshi behavior going on in chat today, you degenerates! How could you? And Alyssa, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 42 months. Thank you for your support. Thank you, even though you're joining in the degeneracy. Although, platonic, I guess, makes it a little less degenerate. But thank you so much. And yes, chat has been mentioning Yuri today. I honestly wish I came in with a Yuri suggestion. I wish I came in with a Yuri suggestion for you all. But I may only have a very limited amount of time. But because it's very hot out today. It's like 93 degrees out. But in that limited amount of time, I'm gonna say what I need to say. And I'm gonna show you what I need to show you. But before I say what I need to say, let me say hello to everybody. Hello. It's me, your queen, Chiplilicty Spectral Lot Bunny. Hello, and happy Tuesday. Happy very, very hot Tuesday. Happy possibly short stream Tuesday. I'm gonna try and stream as much as I can today until the demons claim me. But hello, everybody. Hello, Roro. Hello, XGray. Hello, Pink Floyd. Hello, Udarabite. Hello, Doc. And Doc, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 42 months. Thank you for your support. And thank you for the Yuri. Hello, Buckaroo Holiday. Hello. Hello, Alyssa. Hello, Saku. Hello, all. How are we all doing? Oh, yeah. I have things that I have to say today. This is an announcement. This is an announcement and a PSA to all game developers out there. I have a message for you game developers out there. Hello, Fluffy. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. I have a message for all game devs out there. We have enough co-op games. You don't need to make any more. There are enough. That's all I have to say. No, that's not all I have to say. Some of us are antisocial and introverted, and we like playing games alone, in the dark, and in the nude. And you need to accommodate for us too, okay? I've had enough. I love my friends. I don't want to play games with my friends. I want to play games by myself. And I want stories. I want story-driven games. Please. Please, I beg of you. But you want me to summon the baby? You want me to summon Norbert? You want me to cry? Do you want me to cry? I'll cry. I'll cry if that's what it takes to give me a game I could play by myself. Okay, I guess I'll withdraw my petition for double date mode of Lads. I don't want to be double dating in Lads. What happens with Raphael is between me and him. We're happy just us. I'm fine sending stamina to my friends, but that's it. Alright, now that's all. How are we all doing today? Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday. Did everybody have a good weekend? What's going on in everybody else's lives? Are there any single-player games coming out that you guys are excited for? Or just any games in general? And hello, Jacob. Hello. And hello, Craig's Critique. Hello. Dark nude games. Sounds like my bat signal. See? Where are the games for us who like to play games in the dark in the nude? I know we're out there. I know I can't be the only one. If I want to play Metaphor ReFantazio at 3 a.m. in nothing but my birthday suit, that's my prerogative. That's my business. But I can't have that because another co-op game came out. And you're forcing me to do things like be social and talk to others. Why would I do that? But how was everybody's weekend? Good thing Pepper's Quest is single player then? It better be. The only way I would accept a co-op mode in Pepper's Quest is if the people I play with can play as Layla and Daisy. Can play as my parents' 2 cats. That's the only way. If they're just randomly generated cats, then I don't want it. Pepper only. We have enough co-op in Souls games. Are Souls games a problem too? Yeah, too many hard games. Too many games that are hard for my fingerless nubs. We need games that cater to those of us who don't have hands. Who can play with our butts. Also, XG, I see your message about having an AC window unit that cools your entire apartment. What's it like to be the product of my envy? I'm stealing it. I need to cool down my place. So I can actually have one running while I stream. Who needs new games when there's games on sale and backlogs? The sale's over. There is no more sale. The sale has ended. I wanted to go buy another game from the sale. A visual novel that's initially like $35 because that's crazy. But I was too late, so I'll just have to pay the $35 next time I get paid. Oh well. But no, I want a new game to play. I don't know. It's just like, cause I'm always looking for like games that I want to play on stream, and I want like a new kind of fun indie horror to come out, or just anything. I don't know, anything that looks new and exciting. But when I go on Twitch and I see what other people are playing, it's like it's either just like Minecraft, like a gacha game, or like, I don't know, or they're playing a co-op game. And I don't have that much of a problem with co-op games. They're fine. They can be fun. But what I really want is I want more story-driven games. I just want more story-driven games to happen again, because I like a story. And I like just being able to sit down with the game once or twice and play through, and then think about the story once it's done, and not have to, like, you know, constantly be, like, yelling at my friends. You talk for a living? Why would you want to talk for fun? I talk all the time. I mean, like, when I wind down. Well, I talk all the time for work. And then once I'm done with work, I'm happy to be not talking. Too much talking. I don't want to talk. I want to, if I'm going to make noises while I play my game, I just want to be like, I don't know, screaming or reacting. I feel like Souls games have chilled a bit since FromSoft released their own Fortnite slop Souls game. Wait, what's the game called? Nothing has excited me lately. Nothing in the game world has really excited me lately, and I need something. I started Metaphor the other day, and that's pretty good so far. It's like fantasy Persona so far. But I mean, like, something new and maybe a little shorter that's not gonna, you know, take me hours and hours and hours. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I just know that I just know that I'm tired of seeing a new game come out every month that's like another, like, Among Us clone. I've had enough. I'm an introverter too, so ultra quiet. Yeah, I don't know, it's like outside of street, it's like I always say this, I feel like nobody believes me when I say it, but like outside of stream and work, I'm like a pretty quiet person. And when I'm in friend groups, like most of the time I'm just kind of the quiet one, observing and just trying to chill. And I don't know. And usually when I'm with friends, I kind of just like to, it's like with you guys, I just like to yap. I just like to yap. When I play games, I like playing on my own. Armored Core hasn't gone on sale, so I bought Zone of the Enders. There were some good sales, to be honest. There were some good deals, some good bargains, if I'm being perfectly honest. I was able to get Metaphor for $30, which was crazy. So much Dead by Daylight on Twitch. I've thought about trying Dead by Daylight before, but I don't know. I've had a lot of people tell me that I might not like it. Wait, it's really popular in the LGBT community, so I'm just like, oh, that could be fun to play, maybe make some friends through there. But I've had a lot of people be like, I don't know, it can get kind of toxic on there. And the game has a lot of issues, so I'm not sure. Minecraft, Marvel Rivals, and Friendslab games. That's mostly what I see. Mostly what I see. It's like, because I like to browse through other streamers and VTubers to try to find games that I think look cool, and I just haven't found one in a really long time. Maybe I should just learn art. Maybe I should just learn art and do art streams. Should get a drawing tablet or something. Would you believe me if I said Humble Bumble has a pay what you want narrative bundle on sale right now? That's crazy. What exactly is Humble Bumble? Is it kind of like Steam? It's like I'm still a little confused exactly on what it is, but it sounds interesting. And that's cool that they have pay what you want sale. Is it like itch.io? I like itch.io. They always have a lot of cool, like, free and cheap games. I feel like when I do get a co-op game, I only manage to play it like once before the friend group moves on to another one. And that's the thing. It's like you buy one and you play it with your friends like once or twice. And then the next month it's like, okay, another one comes out. And then you spend more money on another game that you're just going to play once or twice. And I mean, I'm guilty of doing that, but I'm tired of being guilty of doing that. I want to play games that I'll play a bunch of times and enjoy. Can we retire the word slop? I'm so sick of hearing it. Sorry, I'll try to say it less. It's just, you know, it's so in the online conversation these days that it's a hard word to avoid. Night Rain? What's that? Is that that's the Souls-like game? Yeah, that one. I haven't played Night Rain, but I listened to Vati explain all the story bits in it for me. Oh, so it does have a story at least. But I don't know. I don't want to play a Souls-like game. It's just not my type of game. It's like, I don't know. It's sometimes I think about, oh, well, I want to get better at games and give myself more of a challenge. But then other times I'm like, I don't want to play a really hard game. I want to play a game that I can just relax with. You know, that's just the games that I've always liked. I gifted myself some Gunpla kits. That's nice. That sounds nice. Yeah, it's like I've been so disinterested in games lately that I've mostly just been reading. I've mostly just been reading lately. I've just been like sitting in bed and reading a ton. I even went to a cafe the other day just to like read for a few hours. I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna go to a cafe and then maybe I'll see like a cute person and like we can like have a conversation or something. And then I get to the cafe and I'm reading the end of Heaven Official's Blessing and I'm sobbing into my coffee looking so crazy. So yeah, that didn't really work out. But reading's been nice. I've really been enjoying my Danmei. Bunny likes to talk, but not be talked to. I like a conversation, but it's... I don't know. I like talk. I like being the queen of the talking. Ooh, hi, Bun. I've spent too much time on the road over the past few days. Ooh, you on a road trip? Welcome, Tavok. I hope that you're resting now. I hope that you're giving your hands and your feet a rest from the wheels and the pedals and the things that make you tired when you drive. What things do make you tired when you drive? I don't know. I don't drive. But I hope that you're getting a good rest now. I've been playing Control lately, which is like a part of the whole Sam Lake Alan Wake extended universe, but it's a standalone game and about as close as you can get to playing an officially licensed SCP game. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'd be interested in an SCP game. But yeah, I've mostly just been reading and reading visual novels too. But that's the stuff I really like. And it's something I could just kind of do quietly on my own. It's like I say all of this probably sounding like I hate people and I hate being social. I don't. You know, I am trying to go out more and I like people. It's just gaming has always kind of been my nice little I've just always really loved story-driven games and single-player games. It's what I've always grown up playing. I'm not a competitive person, so I can't. A lot of co-op games are competitive, and I could just never get into that mindset. And I don't know. And you guys know me. I space out a lot, so whenever there's a game that just has like a ton of rules, I just like. I kind of just go into my own world. But when I play a story-driven game and I can get really gripped into like a good story, that's what has me like really lock in, you know? And I like playing story-driven games with other people. I like playing story-driven games with other people. Like I like when I have either a group of friends or like one friend that I get together with and we play a story-driven game together. I like that. That's why I like doing that on stream. I honestly prefer that over playing co-op games. Also, Hilda, I'm an insane woman. I am doing a baking. What are you baking? What you making? Can I have a bite? I had some of the best pastries the other day. Oh my goodness, they were so good. I stayed over at a friend's, and another friend brought over a box of pastries from like a local pastry place that they live near. And oh my god, it was like an ube croissant. So delicious. There was just like a bunch of like different flavors of croissants. There was like an ube croissant. There was a croissant that I think had like a sweet potato cream or something. I couldn't quite tell what it was, but it was delicious. And then there was like an apricot one, and oh, they were just so good. I loved baked goods. And welcome, Silverwing. Welcome, welcome. Give money to charity, get games, or software books. I mean, I like giving money to charity. Humble Bundle is a charity fundraiser. Wait, oh, it's called Humble Bundle? Oh my god, this whole time I've been reading it as Humble Bumble. I'm starting to wonder if I might actually need glasses. Humble Bundle, it's a charity fundraiser. Devs donate keys, and HP will bundle them together to raise money. Redeem the keys on Steam. That's really cool. I really like that, actually. I feel like it's a good way to make gaming more accessible, because it's like, we've talked about this a lot, but I just feel like gaming is getting more and more inaccessible with how expensive it is. Like, not only to play, but like to make games and just to like, I don't know, anything that has to do with games is just getting way too expensive. So it's nice that there are, you know, charities and fundraisers to make just gaming more accessible for everybody, because everybody should be able to game. Everybody should be able to have the right to game. No matter how much money they make. FriendSwap is actually a subscription service. Honestly, it probably will be in about a year from now. The Humble Narrative Bundle is Without a Dawn and White Shadows. Those are both Jacob Geller approved. That's really, I'll have to look more into it. Night Ring is it's Elden Ring, but multiplayer. Oh, okay. I probably won't give that one a play then. Fortunately, not a road trip. Grandma viewing and funeral service 2 different days, so 7 hours driving on 2 days. I'm so sorry for your loss. Very sorry to hear that. But I hope that you're able to get some rest and relaxation soon. And I hope that you're at least able to unwind tonight and hopefully, I don't know, have a good meal. Or a nice cup of tea at the very least. Control has better SCP vibes than most SCP games, I think. So that you say that's the closest thing we have to like an official SCP game? Because we have about 8,000 Backrooms games. And I think I looked up how many SCP games we have too, and there were a lot. But those were like, you know, shovelware SCP games. And not like real ones. Co-op isn't competitive though. Some of them can't. Uno is good. They're all competitive to me. I guess not all of them are competitive, but I don't know. Some of them I found can be. I'm just not a co-op gamer. That's just not who I am. I'm sorry. I wish I was, but I just like single-player games. I give them a try. If I'm in a situation where, like, if it's somebody's birthday or, like, somebody invites me on a stream and really wants me to play, I will. And I'll have fun, but it's just, it's not what I seek out. I will say that. It's not what I seek out. Baking bread pudding with mulberries, lemon, and chocolate chips. Ooh, that sounds really good. That sounds delicious. I want a piece. I want a bite. That sounds a lot of different really good flavors in there. Lemon and chocolate is always a really good combo. Humble Bumble is my self-deprecating dating profile. I was gonna make a joke that it sounds like a dating app. Humble Bumble. For people who are it's a dating app for humble people. Dating app for us humble people who don't like to brag. Had a big ass bag of hot dog buns left over after work cookout, so wanted to use them up. I'd say that's a real good use for them. Good, no waste, delicious baked meal. Everybody be careful of your produce, by the way. I'm surprised none of you have made a joke yet about me getting the explosive diarrhea parasite. That's just my Tuesday. No. Control is amazing. I'll have to see Control. I've never even heard of Control before today. Co-op means cooperative. I know that. I know that that co-op doesn't stand for competitive. I just some co-op games are competitive. Some of them do require, wanting to win. Like Mario Party. Or Mario Kart. Or Smash. Multiplayer games can be competitive or co-op. Some of them are. I've found some of them can be. Queenie always competes to be the best co-op partner ever. Thank you. What's the singular word for the sing-op? Wait, has Lilith ever played Heavy Rain? Feels like required story gaming in a group. It's like the gaming's version of The Room. Oh, okay. So one time in college, my friend and I tried playing Heavy Rain because he had PS Now, and we were just like, we're gonna play Heavy Rain for the meme of it. And then we tried, but there must have been something real wrong with the servers that day because the game was laggy as hell on PS Now. It was terrible. It was like unplayable. So we had to stop after like half an hour. But we were laughing and spamming the Jason button the whole time. You better believe. Is that game even playable, like, not on laggy mode? I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of a broken game in general. Or, like, even the story is just kind of, like, something that you can't help but joke about. It's so goofy. Jason. 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 For you, it was a parasite. But for me, it was Tuesday. Yeah, when I hear all this hubbub about some explosive diarrhea parasite, I'm just like, y'all, I got friggin' IBS. That shit means nothing to me, man. I was a little nervous, though, because I did eat a sandwich the other day that had one singular piece of romaine lettuce in it and a little bit of cabbage, so hopefully I'll be okay. There wasn't really much in there, though. It was only like a teeny tiny bit. But I'll keep you guys updated. Lilith lumping co-op and multiplayer is proof that she ain't into multiplayer. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Man. I don't know. I wish you guys knew how smart I actually was. I feel like every time I come on stream, I just come across as stupid, and I'm not. I am a smart person, but I don't know. I'm just spacey, and you know, it's like the usual nerves whenever you turn on a live. But I am smart, I swear. I hope you guys know that. Jason! That just sounds like the David Cage magic. Maybe I should play Heavy Rain on stream, just so we can all have a good laugh. Oh yeah, that was definitely a server problem. Heavy Rain is hilarious. 1 out of 10 writing. I love it. We should do like a janky writing game marathon where we play like Heavy Rain, and then we play other games that have just like the corniest writing. A David Cage game that takes itself too seriously and becomes hilarious. Say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa. What other games did David Cage make? He's made a lot of other, like, narrative games, right? Wait, I have to... What other David Cage games? Okay. What did he make? His credits. He made Heavy Rain. Oh, he made Detroit Become Human. Of course he did. I tried that one too. I didn't like it. Detroit Become Human is weird because that game definitely is guilty of David Cage writing, but there are a lot of people who unironically really like it, I feel like. I don't know. I feel like Detroit Become Human does have like a legit fan base. And he made Beyond Two Souls too. I feel like I tried that one and thought that one was also kind of corny. Maybe not quite as corny as like Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human. But yeah, a little corny. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Does he write books too? I had a chicken wrap today. I'm tempting fate. A chicken might be fine. It's just, they're saying it's just produce. They're not saying it, they didn't say it was found in any meat yet. Unless there was a lot of raw vegetable in your chicken wrap. In which case, you know, just take care of yourself. Just take care of yourself. You're not stupid. Never would call you stupid, Queenie. Seriously, we know you're very bright, Bun. We love you. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I think that's just kind of my insecurity coming out. I admit I am a very spacey person. And I do say things sometimes where a few seconds later, I realize what I say and I'm like, oh, yeah, wait a minute. But I am smart. I don't know. Maybe it's just kind of a thing where I think I just have this thing where it's like, when you spend your whole life being this small, you kind of have to fight to be taken seriously. You know, and it even carries you into your adulthood. And part of fighting to be taken seriously is not only being taken seriously physically, but also being taken seriously as like a smart, capable adult, if you know what I mean. Again, it's oftentimes just my insecurity coming out, and I know nobody seriously thinks I'm actually like a dummy in here. I just have my spacey moments, but it has always just been a thing where I feel like I've always had to fight to be taken seriously a little more than other people my age have. Detroit Become Human is not an allegory, guys. Ow! Ow! Appreciation attack! Appreciation attack! Ow! Appreciation attack tastes like a juicy steak. Thank you for the 100. Thank you for the kind words, and thank you guys for, you know, listening to my silly little insecurities. Detroit Become Human is not an allegory, guys. No, not at all. Definitely not a very heavy-handed allegory akin to The Boys. It's just about robots, guys. It's just about robots. Omicron, aka the game with David Bowie. David Bowie's in a game? Wait, he's in a David Cage game? Really? Which one? Brought to you by David Cage. It's so not an allegory. The only actual good part of Detroit is Connor the Android and Mr. Krabs. That's right, Mr. Krabs is in that game. Okay, I'll give the game points for having Mr. Krabs in it. And since they had the freedom to ad-lib a bunch of dialogue, so the writing is the least David Cage of all of them. They should have turned it into an Old Man Yowie. If they really wanted to go serious and go all the way with their ad-libbing while doing the dialogue for that game, they should have made it a Yowie between Connor the Android and Mr. Krabs. Old Man / Android Yowie. Beyond Two Souls with Elliot Page is incomprehensible, LMAO. I know. And I wanted to like it because I love Elliot Page, but it's just like, I just didn't. But then again, I also love Willem Dafoe, and I hated the game 12 Minutes. Did anybody ever play that game? Oh my god. That game made me viscerally angry. I don't want to talk about it. Good thing I avoid all vegetables on principle. Well, you can still have vegetables if you don't avoid them. Just make sure you cook them. You can still have vegetables, you just gotta cook them first. And washing it isn't enough. So the parasite is on fresh produce only. Just wash it properly and don't use the outer leaves of lettuce. Anything cooked is perfectly fine because it kills the bugs. Yeah. If you're really scared when you buy your produce, even after you wash it, then just cook it. Put it in the oven, put it in the pan. It'll wash off all the bad bugs. And then no bad tummy ache for you. And cooked vegetables are good. There's lots of things you could do with cooked veggies. I haven't played a David Cage game, but I've watched playthroughs. Bro shouldn't be allowed near keyboards. Oof. Oof, don't let David Cage see this stream. Don't let David Cage see this. You know what? Maybe this gives me hope that I am a good writer, and maybe one day I could write a good video game. I don't know. Maybe this can help my imposter syndrome a little bit. If I ever feel guilty about my writing, maybe I'll be like, well, it's not a David Cage game. No, you're not a dummy. Give you a piece of media analysis and you'd school us all a million times over. You know what? That's the thing. Everybody is smart in different ways. It's like, for me, I always felt like, David Cage, no! You weren't supposed to see this! Crap. This was not how I was supposed to get noticed by somebody famous. This wasn't how it was supposed to happen. I take it all back. I take it, you looking for a voice actor for your next game? Better yet, are you looking to hire for a writer's room for your next game? I think we can collaborate. I think you and I can have the start of a very, very good business relationship. And also, Alyssa Demon, thank you so much for the gifted tier 1 sub to David Cage. I think I can fix him. I can fix him. I can fix his writing. But yeah, what I was saying is like, people are smart in different ways. It's like when I was in school, I felt like, you know, I was never really smart when it came to like taking tests or just memorizing like information that's taught to me, you know, through a lesson. But I always felt smart when I'd be like learning through doing or learning through, you know, analysis. And that's why it was so nice when I discovered like film class for the first time, because I was like, wait, this is something I'm good at. This is something I'm smart at. This is something people are actually listening to me about. And that's why it was so nice. That's why it was so nice on Robot, where I felt like for the first time in my, like, this is gonna sound kind of sad, but Robot I felt like was the first time in my life where people were actually listening to me. I don't know, I feel like it's so hard to get people to listen to me, and that was just really nice being able to like reach out to others and like have people like hear me and listen and agree and like have a conversation with me. So that was really cool. That was really cool. Honestly, I should make YouTube videos again. Now that I've been reading all of this Danmei and all these visual novels, I should make videos about them or something. Because that's one thing I love doing on stream with you guys is what I love doing on stream most with all of you is fucking talking about anime and video games and having the conversations like we've been having now. Like what we just talked about with like, you know, co-op games, single player games, David Cage games. These are the things I like doing. So I just like, maybe I should just make that stuff on my own. And I could do it as a VTuber. Or I could do like recommendation videos too and be like, oh, here's everything that I read this month. Here's what I played this month. Here's what I watched. Here are my suggestions. This is what I liked about it. Do you guys think I should do stuff like that? Would you be interested in just silly little stuff like that? I don't think I would even make it to like get big. I would just make it because for the same reasons of why I stream, just because I like it and I have fun with it as like a hobby, you know? So maybe I'll start doing that again, because you guys know that I've just been so creatively empty lately, and I don't know how to get that spark back, so maybe this is what I need to do. Get affirmed. You're the reason I got into Getting the Robot. Oh, thank you. That makes me so happy to hear. It always makes me happy to hear that I got people into watching the channel, or just watching anime. Also, even if you are spacey, you could be a space cadet and also be smart. It's like two different parts of the brain, exactly. The left side of my brain, the lights are off. Most all of the time, the lights are off there, but on the right side, oh, overtime. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where he has to work on the boat as the fine dining chef. And there's just a millions of him running around in file cabinets, and they're working so hard that he forgets what his name is. Bowie starred in and made music for Omicron, the Noma Soul, in 1999. I guess he just wanted to help out a fellow David. That's the only reason he did it. That's the only reason he did the project, was because the other guy's name was because it was also a guy named David. What if David Bowie was a gamer? That would be interesting. I mean, he loved sci-fi. He loved sci-fi and like all those aesthetics, and he was in Labyrinth. Maybe he liked games. I've seen it, but I've never played it. Detroit Become Human. I played a little bit. Played a little bit of Detroit Become Human, but I couldn't play much because it just I just could not. I just was not messing with it. Oh man, I wanted to play 12 minutes, but every time I would bring it up with someone, they would get all quiet and just shake their heads and like, don't, no. Listen to them, Jacob. Listen to them, don't. 12 minutes was the one you had to time loop and had a surprise family ending. Surprise family is an interesting way to put it. I won't say any more than that, but all I'll say is, don't play that game. Spare yourself like the 3 hours that you would have wasted playing that game. I don't think a game has ever made me so angry in my life. Just all of every decision. Why? And you know me, I'm always like, listen, it's fiction. Fiction is different from real life. Something being depicted in fiction is not an endorsement. And I read some pretty messed up shit. I like a lot of really messed up shit. I like a lot of shit that has stuff that you know, most people probably wouldn't be able to stomach. But this, somebody needed to go to jail for this. I will never play 12 minutes again. David Cage puts you in the quick time event dungeon. That's probably another reason why I don't like those games. I hate quick time events. That's why I hated The Quarry. I didn't really like, what was the other game? Until Dawn either. I don't know. It's so weird. There's so many games, so many like narrative horror games that you think I would like, but I didn't. Like, or just narrative games in general, not even just horror games. Like, I did not like Life is Strange. I did not like Until Dawn. I don't know, I try with these games, and people are always telling me I'm gonna like them, but I don't know what it is about the writing for these games that I can just never really get behind. I'm trying to think of examples of one of those types of games that I did like. The Telltale games. Walking Dead game I loved. I guess if we're talking about like narrative adventure games. I feel like David Cage wanted to make movies but lacked any sense of scene building, so he made games instead. A lot of those games did come out during the time where the cinematic game was really popular. You know, like the Uncharted type of game. Like, I used to have a friend who would always be like, oh, this game is a movie. You should have just made a movie. And I always thought that was stupid. It's like, I don't know. I think games can be cinematic and great. But there was a time where it was pretty popular to make where a more narrative cinematic game was kind of more in fashion, and now it's more about like co-op games, I guess. We need a happy medium where we get a fun narrative cinematic game, but it's actually good and not Detroit Become Human. You should definitely make videos again. You were great at it. Thank you. Thank you. I loved making videos. I loved writing videos. It's so much fun writing them. Like anytime I would be asked to write a script for Robot, I would get really, really excited. Those were always the ones where I could never look at the comments, because I just, like, if I ever saw comments where people didn't like a certain video of mine, I'd be like, well, you know what, I didn't write this one, so it's at least there's that. But ones that I'd write where if I'd even see one negative thing, I would always take that so to heart. But yeah, I should start making videos again. I should, and I could probably, maybe I should make like a separate setup for YouTube or something. Definitely would love Queenie video essays. I still have a lot of things I want to talk about, and I'm still watching anime. I have things I want to say about Chainsmoking Cat for sure. No, I mean, there's only been like 2 episodes out so far, but there certainly is a lot to talk about. Just word vomit into a camera and post it. I could do that. I could do videos. I mean, if I make a YouTube channel, I could do videos that are more structured, that are outlined and written into essay format, and I can have ones that are a little less structured and more just kind of word vomit into a camera like this. There's probably not really any limit, I guess. But yeah, maybe I will. Yeah, I should start brainstorming some ideas for videos. I mean, we're already here to listen to you yap, aren't we? That's true. That's true. If you guys come here every week if you guys come here every Tuesday to listen to me word vomit, then I imagine you'd listen to me word vomit in a little 13-minute video as well. Is it bad that this takedown is just making me more intrigued to play 12 minutes? All right. I'll reword it. Play 12 minutes and form your own opinion, because I don't want to tell... I don't like it when people tell me how to feel about something, so I'm gonna take it back, and I'm not gonna tell you guys how to feel about a game. Play it and form your own opinion, but if you do play it and you absolutely fucking hate it, then you can come back to me and we can yell about it, okay? But you were warned. I am warning you. If you really, really fucking hate it, then I did warn you. The issue with the writing is it's not very good. I say all this never having written a game myself, but I don't know. If I have ideas, I feel like that could be fun for games. In college, I had like a whole notebook of like game concepts that I wanted to make. I wonder whatever became of that. I don't know. It's like I feel... I'm always looking back being like, oh, I used to be so creative. I used to just have ideas up the ass, and now I just nothing. But I do still have ideas. It's just, as you get older and life wears you down a little bit, it becomes a little harder to, you know, want to create. And also, you know, you're working a job and you're busy a lot and dealing with family and friends and relationships and whatnot. So life just happens. But I do want to get it back. And yeah, I saw something interesting where somebody said that, like, as you get older and life kind of happens to you, you can't really rely on that, like, you know, sort of childlike whimsy anymore to help you find your creativity. You sort of have to, like, find a new way to discover creativity, I guess, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, I guess. It's just, you know, you have to kind of reshape and rethink and find new ways to feel inspired and do the things you love. Get it onto the paper. And welcome, Wicked Raph. Welcome. Hi, Lilith. You ready for Heatwave 2? No. I'm ready for it to be over. I'm in the thick of it right now. I'm currently streaming until the heat wave gets to me. We are currently in the middle of the heat wave right now. And it's hot, but I still think I can go for a bit longer, thankfully. But I hope everybody stuck in the heat wave is staying safe right now. I wish I could like the Dark Pictures anthology games, but they're just so corny. I know that feeling. Yeah, when there's just games you really, really want to get into, but you just can't get behind that one thing, whether it be the writing or the art direction or just that one little thing that just prevents you from being like, oh, I don't know if I want to play this. I did like Until Dawn, but the quarry just didn't have the same sauce to me. Also, I felt weird playing it because one of the guys in it is named Jacob, and he's dating a girl named Emma, and I also dated a girl named Emma, and there's another guy named Dylan, which is also my brother's name. Was this game about you, Jacob? You didn't like it because it hit a little too close to home, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I tried. It had some promise in the beginning, but I feel like it was like, to me, it felt like one of those games that was trying really hard to be like an homage to like an 80s slasher. And I don't know. That's just how I felt, personally. I know a lot of people really liked the game, and I do think it was objectively like a pretty good game, but I just personally myself didn't love it. I got a comment a week ago that called me out specifically as a shitty editor, but there's always people out there with bad taste. Yeah, that sounds like the commenter just has bad taste. You, a shitty editor? Are you kidding? Once one of the most highly coveted editors over at Frederator has credits with fucking Crunchyroll and Netflix? Okay. Alright, just objectively wrong commenter. Time to go indie and start Bunny Studios. Joking. Ooh, wait, I'm not joking. Let's start Bunny Studios. Let's start Bunny Studios, and I'll hire all you guys, and then everybody here can make games with Bunny Studios. And we'll crowdfund so everybody can get their games made. And until then, I'll pay you guys in I'll pay you guys in cooked vegetables. Or cake. I'll pay you guys in cake. I'll pay you in cake. How do folks feel about Death Stranding? I remember thinking there needs to be more game in this game. I do remember a few people in chat saying that they don't fuck with Death Stranding because it's kind of just a walking simulator, and some found it a little pretentious, but post-playing I kind of respect its mood and vibe more than other games that have more game aspects, so to speak, so therefore I feel like it's the in-between of the cinematic to gameplay scale. I still just know so little about Death Stranding. All I know about Death Stranding is there's the baby, and there's Norman Reedus, and there's a part where Norman Reedus is in a hot spring with an Oji-san, and they are singing ba-bum, ba-bum, bum-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum-bum, and Norman Reedus has this funny little expression on his face. But that's all I know about it. And I think you deliver packages. But I do know some people really love Death Stranding, and others really don't fuck with it at all. I feel like I haven't really heard a lot of kind of in-between takes on Death Stranding. Death Stranding is a pretty fun thing, but I never got very far on the story. It's fun to ignore that and just do the deliveries. It is open world, right? Death Stranding is the best game I ever played about building a highway. What is this game about? So is it about making deliveries? What's with the baby? Why is there a baby? Whose baby is it? Is it their Norman Reedus Mpreg? I would play if there's Norman Reedus Mpreg. I inked one page of my comic today. 1 out of 10, just felt so tired after 1. I don't know what's happening. My psychiatrist thinks I need to go back to therapy. Well, hey, 1 is better than none, so you still were able to get something done. You still were able to ink a page, and that's pretty cool. Take that as a little small win. And welcome, Lumi-chan. Welcome. The delivering packages was too close to my reality, so I gave up. Totally understand. Nah, nobody wants to play a game where it's just like, their real life. That's why I'm like, would a person working at a supermarket want to play a supermarket simulator game? I don't know. Death Stranding is post-apocalyptic Amazon delivery man. Oh, so he has to make those deliveries quick, and he gets no bathroom breaks. Okay, so the stakes are high then. Doesn't Odessa Zion blow up in the movie version of that? Does she? Better than paying us an exposure. No. If you guys listen, I'm a tourist. If you're gonna get paid in anything, it's obviously gonna be food. If I don't have the money, then it's gonna be food. Hell yeah, Bunny Studios. Every time a new game is released, we can call them Bunny Drop. No! No! Every time a new game is released, there will be a little animation of me pooping it out. Norman Reedus and the Dimension Hopping Fetus. I can't believe Norman Reedus named his child Fetus Reedus. Did you see his Norman penis? No. Unfortunately, I did not see his Norman penis. Have you guys ever seen the picture of Norman Reedus at Miniso looking at Chiikawa plushies? Wait, it's one of my favorite pictures. Norman Reedus Chiikawa. Here it is. You guys have to see this picture. I love this picture so much. Look at him. Look at him. Look how happy he looks. He's so happy to be looking at Chiikawa merchandise. I think he was in Japan in this picture. Norman Reedus and the fetus. Norman Reedus and the fetus deliveress. Sort of open world. Actually, my PC probably could run. I don't know. We'll see. It's really a vibe. It's chill AF until it's not. Do you fight things in it? I got Death Stranding to get in on the ground floor for Hideo Kojima project so I could understand what was going on. I did not understand what was going on. What would it take for me to become Kojima-san's next muse? No, he already has a VTuber. He already has a bunny VTuber muse. Wasn't Pekora in Death Stranding 2? Okay, yeah, no, it's too late. It's too late, because I was thinking, what do I have to do to become Kojima's next muse? But he already has a muse that's a VTuber. And worse, he already has a muse that's a bunny VTuber. And she's in Hololive, so I kind of can't beat that. It kind of is Norman Reedus and Preg low-key. Wait, he is the one that bears the child? My mind's starting to change on this game. Norman Reedus delivering packages to Pekora after the world ends. What's she ordering? What's Pekora even ordering? 1,000 ladybugs? Nah, he could pee, but then he turns the pee into grenades. Whoa, that's sick. I want to turn my pee into grenades. I pay people in beer. I'll pay people in beer who want the beer, but if they don't drink alcohol, I'll pay them in fruit juice. Will work for fruit snacks. I can do fruit snacks. That's easy. There is fighting, but it's not recommended. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. If I have an option to like run away from the enemy or sneak around them in a game with like no consequence, I'll take it. I think it's fun to do that. That's a challenge that I like. Figuring out how to avoid a chase sequence or a fight. You do periodically fight things in it, but if you do kill something, things go really, really, really wrong. Uh-oh. Like scary wrong? Like you die wrong? And welcome INF with you. Welcome. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Death Stranding is a confusing mess and a story starring too many celebrities. Too many celebrities and not one Lilith. That's a damn shame. That's disappointing. There should be at least, if there's gonna be that many celebrities, there should be at least one Lilith in Death Stranding. At least just like a second. No, I feel like if I should be in any game, I should be in like a horror game or something. Watch, they're gonna put me in the next David Cage game. I'm gonna be in Detroit Become Human Part 2. I'm gonna be in New York Become Human. Wait, what if they make New York Become Human, can they put me in that? Kojima will pay attention to you if you start a show award for him to announce his games at. Oh, well that's easy. I could do that. Easy peasy. I thought you said I was gonna have to like steal a sheep from a farmer or something. That's much harder. Conan O'Brien, Junji Ito, and Guillermo del Toro are also in Death Stranding 1. Okay, Junji Ito and Guillermo del Toro, that's easy to believe. Conan O'Brien is in the first game? That's crazy. He's been doing a lot of voice acting lately, though. Isn't he in the new Toy Story? Lilith should be the villain of a Danganronpa style game. I agree. I agree. Make me fucking Junko's, like, cousin or something. Put me in a Danganronpa game. I would love to be in one. Just put me in a video game. I want to be in a video game so bad. Oh, I want to be in a video game so bad. Ah! I'm screaming. What's it gonna take? Maybe it'll take me uploading videos onto YouTube to get discovered and be in a video game. Or maybe I should just scream some more. Norman Reedus is Mpreg because he is mother. He is mother. Norman Reedus literally not being able to die is a plot point, actually. He can't die because he has to be the immortal carrying babies. All this talk about making games makes me want to write more for my JRPG story that will never be made. You should still keep writing. Still keep writing. Even if you feel like it won't get made, you should still keep writing. Write delusionally. Write like you think it's going to be made tomorrow. There are spooky ghost things that show up. Other than some boss battles, you can mostly just go around them. Can you become their friend? What if I want to make friends with the ghosts in Death Stranding? I just go up to them and be like, look at my baby. And then we're friends. It takes a village to raise a child, so why not just make friends with the ghosts so they can help me raise the baby? New York Become Bunny. Yeah, the sequel to Detroit Become Human is New York Become Bunny. No, but then it's gonna be like a Zootopia-like story. Because rather than androids, it's gonna be about animal racism. There's also guys you fight where they just want to steal your deliveries. Oh, wait, I'm prepared. I'm fucking prepared for that because I have some anger that I have to get out about that. A few weeks ago, somebody stole a package from me. And so I have a lot of pent-up rage that needs to be released. And I'll release it on the people that steal my Death Stranding packages. Yeah, can you believe it? It wasn't even stuff for me. It was for Pepper. I ordered food and litter and toys for him. And the day it arrived, I was really sick with a migraine, so I couldn't move all day. And then the next morning when I went to go get it, it was gone. Somebody stole it. Fucker. So mad about that. Bun become human. Bun become criminal when she finds the person who stole from her. And why Become Human would involve a Wall Street bro and how the robots are more human than him. They are. They probably are. Most likely. Lilith, you can't actually chew the scenery. Says who? I'm a rabbit. I could chew on wherever the fuck I want. Rabbits have to chew on the... Rabbits only chew on the scenery. I can chew on your walls if I feel like it. Don't tell me what to do. It's like an explosion going off when you kill something. If you don't deliver the body to specific facility. Body? Wait, there's bodies in the packages? We're delivering bodies to people? Are we a trafficker? What? That actually is scary. What are they putting in these packages? Kojima scans random celebrities and puts them into his DS. He did that with Raka Raka and the YouTubers and horror directors. Yeah, he gathers them like they're Miis. He just puts them in his DS and he turns them into Miis. Porch Pirate Stranding. Yeah, no, New York Become Human is just going to be about me beating up people who steal my packages. And then after they get beat up, they get turned into a cottontail rabbit. With no intelligence! Because I can be the only intelligent rabbit around here. It's dead bodies if that makes you feel any better. Oh, yeah, that's much better. I much prefer dead bodies over, delivering living ones. But speaking of art, I don't know, man. I feel like it's been a really long time since you guys have seen some new art of me, you know? It's been a really long time since you guys have seen some new art, and Things have just been going so slow going lately, you know, with the weather. It's been really, really hot. I just feel like I'm melting into a puddle, and I just really feel like I want to transport all of us to somewhere where we can really, really cool down, you know? You know what I mean? Somewhere we can really cool down, just like a winter vampire. Oh, what's this? What could this be? Maybe I ought to move out of the way so you guys could see just exactly what this is. It's me. It's me! It's me in vampire form. Ta-da! Let me make it a little bigger. I have a new outfit. Yay! It is good news time. This is what I wanted to show you all today. Is it a freezer you store bodies in? Yeah. Bodies and many, many bags of blood for me to drink because I am the winter vampire. Dun dun dun! Yay! I have a new outfit. It's been a long time coming, everybody. It's been a while. I've been talking about this for quite some time. I really wanted to get a new outfit made, and I had a lot of thoughts about what kind of look I was going for. And one look that just I could not get out of my brain was a winter vampire look. You know, my whole theme. Not only am I a bunny, but I am also a creature of the supernatural. A creature of the night, if you may. I am a Yurei, and I like going along with the theme of me being part bunny and part just supernatural creature. And one of my favorite creatures from the supernatural realm is the vampire. I love vampires very much. Ever since I was a little girl, I have been calling myself a vampire. I do not like going outside. I do not like the sun. I do not like summer. And I am so pale that I'm basically translucent. So I thought, what better than to have a cool vampire form? And I also thought, I don't know, I wanted a vampire look that wasn't that sort of traditional sort of vampire that you'd think. I wanted something that had sort of an Eastern European wintry, snowy sort of influence because I love winter. I have an Eastern European background, and I just really love that type of aesthetic, that, cool, Eastern European sort of Victorian look in the dresses and the sleeves and the poofiness. And I just wanted to tie those ideas together into what you see before you. And here it is. The artist is Hanami Liria. She did a fantastic job on this design, really above and beyond anything that I could have come up with in my brain. There she is. There I am. You got a permit to be that hot? Yeah, I had to go to the DMV a week ago. Before I was able to show you guys this design, I had to go to the DMV to get my permit to allow me to be this hot. That's right. You may all look respectfully. You may all look respectfully if you wish. You may look disrespectfully as well, but if you do, you keep that to yourself. You do not say that out loud. But yes, this is the look. The artist did a really fantastic job on it. I love that she kept the color palette for my usual look. We have all of the whites and the reds and the pinks and just I love everything about it so much. I sent a whole mishmash of images to her. I sent a lot of different types of dresses, some that were a little poofier, some that were a little more kind of cage skirt, but most of the dresses that I sent sort of had this kind of mermaid tail sort of look. I just like how elegant it is. And I thought it went really well with the sleeves, and I love all of the volume that she included in this outfit, all of the proportions. I love the hair. The hair is one of my favorite parts. I got a little emotional when I saw the hair because this is actually really close to my natural hair pattern. I mean, I straighten my hair most of the time just because I like that look now. But I do want to try and wear my hair curly more often again. And this is kind of very close to how my natural hair pattern looks. So I was very happy to see that. It's just, and it's so thick and voluminous and curly and pretty. And I love all the little gems in her hair. And let me zoom in a little bit on the picture. Actually, we'll zoom in a little more so you guys can get all of them details in. But yeah, you can see on the top here all of these beautiful little hair gems. So gorgeous. I love all the little bows. Or I guess it would be better to call them like ear gems. It almost sort of looks like she has her ears pierced. I think it's meant to look like earrings. But it's so pretty. She just looks so elegant, and she's like a fucking vampire princess. Actual depiction of Lilith's frizzled hair in the summer. For real. For real. This is how, I mean, this is much prettier than how my hair looks in the summer. It's like when I wear my hair curly in the summer, most of the time it's in the bun just because it's too fucking hot to wear it down. So 2.0 gave the bun more boob, and now Vampire Lilith has more cake. Exactly. Listen. We have to have even proportions. What? You want me to look like a Wendy Williams letter P? No, I gotta have a big juicy booty to go along with the big juicy boobies. We gotta make it accurate to my real body. No, joking. But it's so pretty. I love all the bows in the back. I love that there's a tiny little Norbert in there. Look in the belt, so cute. So cute, there she is. It is Bunnicula, literally. So yeah, you guys do definitely get vampire from this, right? Right? Of course, and if once I do finally get around to commissioning the outfit for the model, I'll probably want a toggle where she has vampire teeth showing, or some blood running down, or something. Something just to show more of the vampiric qualities. But I definitely see vampire in the look. I don't know. I see it for sure. I see a vampire who lives in just an old, weathered down gothic manor, which is the most beautiful vintage furniture, and she drinks a cup of wine every night, but you're not sure whether it's red wine or something else. And she's just sprawled out in her boudoir, and she's ready for her next victim to knock upon her door. We can all look respectfully while Lilith looks disrespectfully. Oh no, trust and believe, I am looking disrespectfully at my own model, but I'm allowed to. She's me. I'm allowed to look as disrespectfully as I want at her juicy booty. Looking at your spine with concern? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's alright, she's a ghost. She's already dead, so she doesn't feel the pain. And you know what they say, pain is beauty. At least in the VTuber outfit world. Uh-oh, Lilith has a learner's permit. Hurry, everybody, get off the streets! You don't need a license to drive a sandwich. You don't need a license to drive a Norbert. Love the regal look, though. Thank you! I love it, too. I love the shoes as well. Look! I'm finally wearing shoes. I'm not barefoot anymore. You happy? And they're nice shoes, too. They're big heels. Like, wait, let me show you in the back view. Look at that. Look how hot the shoes are. I love the shoes! I love them! I love the shoe. I wish I had a pair of shoes like these in real life. I love that they're boots and that the heels are so big. They look like they would be so hard and awful to walk in. Perfection. I need them. I could walk down a runway in this, goddammit. Yeah. So I'm definitely a big fan. I feel like we all need permits to look at you being this hot. It feels illegal. Thank you! I'm glad that you guys all think it's really hot. I think it's really hot, too. I also think it's really hot. And look, we still have the corset in there. So it's like there's kind of elements. I don't know. I like doing like what Mouse does. You know, where she has a ton of different outfits, but you still, no matter what outfit she has or what look she has, you know you're looking at Mouse because she's always gonna have that same color palette. And it's just, she has a very distinct style and branding that's like hers. And so I want kind of the same thing for me, where I'm always using the same or like similar like color palette and like features. Always gotta have the hands being covered. But I'm very happy with it. I really hope that eventually I'll be able to make it into like an actual like outfit for my model. It might be some time until I can, but I figured I wanted to show you guys now, just so you're not waiting until that day when it finally does happen. I'm so excited I can finally show you. I did give the mods a sneak preview, so all the mods got to see the sketches. They got to see all the sketches, but now everybody here is getting to see the final form. Careful when you're zooming in, you'll poke someone's eye out with those things. What are you talking about? Poke someone's eye out, they're so round though. I'll smack somebody in the face with them. Ghost Spun spotted in the belly region. Look at the tiny Norbert, so cute. It's so cute, it's so small. It looks like a piece that I had commissioned. A Norbelt! Oh, baby! It has a very Castlevania vibe, especially with the recent animated series. You're right! I do see Castlevania in there. I see Castlevania, I see like some Crimson Peak in there. I'm trying to think of like, all my references that I had. Definitely some Crimson Peak. Yeah, just like old school vampire, Eastern European princess, a little bit of the Yuki Onna still in there as well. I still wanted to kind of have that kind of ghostly Yurei element in there. I always want to have a little bit of a spookiness. Vampire in an old rundown castle, because repair prices are awful. Listen, even though she's a 3,000-year-old vampire, she is not so lucky like all of those other vampires who seem to amass so much wealth over so many centuries. She's not so lucky, for she has some bad spending habits and some self-control issues. So she's not a rich vampire, but she did still manage to find herself a little castle that she's inhabiting. She did have to fight off a few other vampires to do so, but that's a story for another day. And that's also neither here nor there. Who is a vampire that lives in the dark? Lilith snoozes! Whee! I live in the dark. The only way you'll get me outside in the light is if it's snowing. I've been looking at this design on the train when I feel really hot, and it honestly cools me down a tiny bit. It makes me yearn for winter. Gotcha, girl heels. Listen, VTubers and gacha game characters, they're not too different because they all just come with a bunch of different skins, bunch of different outfits. They are giving gacha girl heels a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay, because a lot of gacha girl heels are really hot and sexy. Oh my god, shoes. Let's get some shoes. Let's get some shoes. Let's party. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the shoes. I love the shoes a lot. I love everything. I just love the whole thing. For the hair, I ended up just sending a bunch of pictures of like... I sent a bunch of pictures of like Amy Lee from the early 2000s, you know, when their first album came out. What was the name of the first Evanescence album? Oh god, I can't even remember. But I sent just a bunch of old like pictures of Amy Lee when she had like her hair up and all messy. I just love old gothic vampire looks a lot, and I wanted to have one. Boob concussion. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys big boob concussion. Honestly, they do look even bigger than they did on the initial 2.0 model now that I'm getting a good look at them. But that's not my problem. I don't ask the artist to draw them that way. I don't ask the artist to draw them this big. They do that on their own. I don't even think I initially requested for 2.0's boobs to be this big. I think they were drawn big because the necklines that I was sending for Dress Inspo were just so low cut that they just lend themselves better to big boobs. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. I'm fine with it. I didn't ask them to make it smaller. I can live out the dreams that the real me never got to have. Definitely Crimson Peak, romantic gothic. Yeah, romantic gothic is definitely a good way to describe it. I wanted that very much like Eastern European sort of winter princess. And although I did not get a muff, I do like that the sleeves look like they have muffs on them. So I'm very satisfied about that. I wanted to incorporate a muff somehow, because I felt like a muff would just really tie the whole look together. But I'm quite satisfied with the muff sleeves. She lives in a tree castle. Yeah, no, yeah, that's a good idea. We can make her live in a tree castle. I see those bootlaces and feel like after a rough day, I would just fall asleep with the boots on. Yeah. No, it's okay. There's a little zipper on the inside. It looks like they're hard to lace up, but there's a little zipper on the side because you know Lilith is lazy. You know I'm lazy and I'm not going to be doing all that when I get home. I want to say it was self-titled, but I'm not sure. Fallen! No, it was Fallen. You're right. Thank you. Thank you, Craig's Critique. It was called Fallen. That's true. They did have a self-titled album, but I think their self-titled album was like their third or fourth one and not their first one. Just a perk when it happens. Just a perky little perk when it happens. Just two perky little perks. A happy accident, if you will. The boob size is just a reflection of the VTuber's inner fulfillment, so they get bigger with each design. My brain is stored in the boob. VTuber brain is always stored in the boob. I mean, we all know that. There's a running joke with Zentrea's models that each new one gets progressively bigger and bigger. Zentrea's models always make her look like she's super tall. Like, I feel like if I was ever in, like, VR chat and I met Zentrea, I would feel really, really tiny next to her. Like, she just gives 6 feet tall. Or are you just talking about her breasts? I had to look up the quote. A lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. If you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. The preps were staring at me. I stuck my middle finger up at them. Yeah. If you don't know who that is, then you're just a dumb prep and you need to get out of here. I'm gonna go to the Avril Lavigne concert now. If she had a muff, you wouldn't be able to see the details around the waist. Why is muff Yeah, why was that censored? Is that a bad Twitch word? But it's a piece of clothing, right? Is it just a piece of clothing? But yeah, that's true. You wouldn't be able to see all the waist details because my hands would be in the way. You're right about that. No, it does definitely look better with the sleeves. And I really like how the sleeves look too. I didn't even notice until I got the final design that there's like a little bit of lace on the sleeves too. Like I thought that these were just like sleeves that you like arm warmers, but no, they're full sleeves, like attached to the whole dress, which is so cute. Muffled. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why that's censored. I'll have to look that up later. Oh, hopefully that's not that it's a bad word or anything. If it is, I'm sorry. You know, what's funny, I did a music video for Castlevania a few years ago with Netflix, and the first choice of singer they wanted was Amy Lee. They eventually went with Sydney James Harcourt. Could they afford Amy Lee? I don't know about that. She's probably expensive to get, and she's got to be busy. I'm sure she's got to be busy. That's why I'm so shocked that Patrick Stump has, like, sang in, like, not one, but 2 cartoons. Like, he was in 2 cartoons, and I'm like, how did they afford him? How did they afford to get him to sing in 2 cartoons? I honestly think he just did it because he likes cartoons. But yeah, he was in Star vs. the Forces of Evil, and he was in Has Been Hotel. And he sang in both of them. He was also in an episode of House once, and he sang in that too. So maybe he doesn't charge too much, and he's like, I'll only be in your show if I get to sing. That would have been cool if they got Amy Lee for Castlevania, though. I feel like she would be a perfect choice for that show. I appreciate the bun got the reference right away. What kind of Tumblr emo would I be if I didn't understand that reference? I would need my card revoked. I would need my Tumblr Kid card revoked, for real. I think I once read a chapter of My Immortal on stream before. Also, yay for Eastern European descent! Hooray for Eastern European descent! Hooray for us with descent from Russia and Poland and Austria and Latvia and I think those are my countries of origin. Yay for Baltics! Are there any Eastern European countries left in the World Cup? Probably not. Oh, it can be a slang term for lady parts. I did not know that. Oh, wait, no, I knew that. I knew that, my bad. I seriously just meant it as the article of clothing. I swear. I swear. For once, for just this one time, it was not me being a pervert. Just this one time. It was just me talking about the piece of clothing. Okay, it only refers to that if you're British. Got it. Netflix? Oh yeah, they can afford. Well, yeah, but no, actually, yeah, you're right. If it's Netflix, they could certainly afford her. I think they decided against her because Sydney was already in the cast. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's better to get somebody who's already there who can sing. And oftentimes when I get auditions, they'll ask me to sing as well. I remember it being a joke in that 70s show. They got her for her and Evanescence for Devil May Cry, right? Have they? I feel like I have heard about Amy Lee singing in a video game before. I feel like she's perfect for her voice lends itself so well for like dark video games, like either dark fantasy or like a horror game. I don't know. I used to listen to Evanescence religiously, even back when they sang songs about Jesus. Patrick Stump was also in Dead End Paranormal Park. Oh, another that's true. He was in that too. And he wrote all the songs for their musical episode. So it's 3 cartoons, actually. That's amazing. Man just really loves his cartoons. I think that's so cool. I love that. My grandpa came over as a baby boy shortly before World War I because it wasn't really the best place to be at the time. She got muff undermined. Well, it's only because you guys were talking about Yuri so much. It's only because you guys were being Hime Joshis in the beginning of stream and asking me to give you Yuri. I have no Yuri to deliver you. I have me, but unfortunately I wish I could give you another anime design of some girl that I could be making out with. I don't. Okay, well, here's a serious question now. Here's a serious question. If I were to commission a drawing of me making out with any anime woman, who should it be? Should it be Noi? Who are some good ones? I mean, it's a song about Jesus. Of course it's religious. Yeah, that's true. Damn, imagine the next VTuber model has full muff on display. And then they ban me. And then I go on Twitter and I'm like, why did I get banned? This outfit is so innocent. I'm naked. I'm in the nude. I'm playing games in the dark in the nude. Space Yuri. We all know in your heart it's Noi. Yeah, it's probably Noi. It's probably Noi or some other muscle mommy. Let's be honest. But I'm trying to think of a newer anime woman, like one who's really popular right now who I could smooch. I'm not gonna smooch the chain smoking cat because her breath probably smells like ciggies. How about Striga from Castlevania? Wait, let me see what she looks like. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a muscle mommy, all right. Ah. Ah! Oh, my toggles are going crazy. Yeah, that's a muscle mommy, all right. I see it. I see it. She's pretty. Wait, let me get a better look at her. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Oh! And she already is gay. Perfect. Perfect. Should I watch Castlevania? Actually, I do kind of see sort of the inspiration. Yeah, I definitely see it in the vampire look. I see it, kind of the color palettes, all of the reds. Yeah, definitely here, this girl. Oh, she's cute. Who's she? I like her. Lenore? She's pretty. I like her design a lot. I definitely see that. Some influence there. I see what you guys mean, comparing the new outfit to Castlevania. I like her a lot. I like her red eyes. But I'm just always drawn to girls with red eyes. She's also pretty. All the women in this show are hot. Everybody's hot, in fact. Well, I could use some more Twinkie-looking men, but the women are certainly good-looking, though. That's for sure. I watch for the ladies. The other cigarette-smoking girl from Smoking Behind the Supermarket, maybe? When's that anime coming out? I'm curious about that one. Lilith has a Lenore vibe going on from Castlevania. I can definitely see the Lenore vibes. Lenore looked like a bad guy, though. Lenore looked like a villain, but that's okay, because I love villains. I would highly recommend watching Castlevania. If it's on Netflix, I could watch it. How many episodes are there? That was Frederator, actually, right? Didn't Frederator produce a season of Castlevania? I think they did. Update bread pudding is really good. Ooh, it's good. It's tasty. What's the best part? What's the best part of the bread pudding? Castlevania's right up your alley. Is it about vampires? Because I never played the games. I never played the Castlevania games just because it was never really my type of game. But the anime looks interesting. It's up my alley. It's great. Okay, maybe I'll give it a try then. There's some pathetic boy failures in Castlevania too. Alright, say no more. Say no more. If there's hot villainous women and pathetic boy failures, I shall watch. It was all I needed to play Hades, so I guess it's all I need to watch Castlevania too. Have you not seen Alucard? Maybe. Wait, I know the name. I know the name. Alucard. Oh, this guy. This fucking Griffith-looking guy. This guy looks like the villain in Metaphor. I don't know. I've never really been as much into the, I've never really been as much into this type when it comes to guys. Like, I like evil women. I don't always love evil men. In these shows, when it comes to male characters, I like them pathetic and sweet. Or fucked up. Or fucked up. I like fucked up characters. The best part, the slightly lemony taste. Yum. I got these ice pops the other day that are like yuzu flavored, and then the middle is like a ramune kind of ice cream, and it's so good. Just the sort of lemony mix with like the creamy ramune ice cream is just a nice combo. I love dessert. It's about a lineage of vampire hunters trying to kill Dracula. Ooh, okay. First season is short, 4 episodes, because it was more of a proof of concept start to the series, but it gets more episodes. Okay, maybe I'll have to give it a try then. If it's a short watch, I could probably do it in like a night. Not the red Alucard. Castlevania Alucard is sad, emo, pretty boy. Red Alucard from Hellsing, that's not the one that you want. Okay. Oh, okay. Castlevania Alucard is the one that I want. Okay. Or no, Red Alucard is the one that I want. Wait. Which one do I want? This creepy guy with the... This guy? He looks like a bird. He's scary. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like that guy. Okay, so go for Castlevania Alucard. This is Red Alucard. We want Castlevania Alucard. I don't really like him either. I don't know. Well, I guess it depends the image. It depends the image. I like this. He looks nice here. He looks nice here because he's crying. And I do like seeing boys cry. I like it a lot, in fact. Big fan. I like how he looks here. But he looks different in each picture. Some of them he looks more scary than others. Like here I don't know. Here I don't know. I like here. That's not so bad. But I'm not sure. I can't figure out how I feel about Alucard. I like Lenore. No pass. Yeah, pass on Red Alucard. Red Alucard's too scary. I don't like him. He's just got things too together for you. Yeah, no. I want somebody who doesn't have their shit together. She wasn't looking at Netflix Alucard. No, but I don't. Netflix Alucard. Oh, that's still animated though. Okay. If there was gonna be live action, I don't care. I like animated. What a pretty boy. I do like pretty boy. I think he's a little too tall, dark, and handsome for Lilith and not enough pretty boy. Yeah, he is kind of giving a little too tall, dark, and handsome and, like, capable. You know? I want him tripping over things and being a bumbling idiot and needing to be rescued by me. Add Netflix to the search. Okay. So him. He's okay. He's okay. He has anime hair vents, I just noticed. So at least, you know what? At least he's well ventilated. And that's really all you can ask for in a man these days. There's a bunch of different styles because he's been illustrated by a different artist for the games. I like the way that one artist depicted him as crying. I thought that was kind of nice. Lilith, I like seeing boys cry snooze. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? But you know what? That's honestly, to get on my soapbox, that's a big reason why I really like BL. I really like BL and not only because, you know, I like watching boys kiss each other, but I like that these stories allow male characters to have a wide range of emotions. I like being able to see boys cry. I like seeing them be able to be scared, see them be unsure of themselves, see them be clumsy, see them not always be ready for a fight. I don't know. I just like I'm in so much media, they always just have to be tough and boring and stoic, and they can't cry. They can't be scared ever. They can't. I like emotions, and I like that. And BL I found just allows me to read male characters with emotions, and it also makes me smile when they cry a little bit. Completely valid reasons. Yeah, valid reasons. It's like how, you know, we want to see stories where women can be more than just meek little wives and mothers. We want to see them be tough and strong and capable. It's the same for I want to see men be vulnerable. And I want to see them kiss each other, mostly. Alucard is an emotional wreck, but he's overall competent. The Netflix Castlevania boy failure is Hector. Wait, what does Hector look like? He's also a little too tall, dark, and handsome for me, I think. I could see the patheticness. I can see it. I could see it in the face here. Oh, I like that he's a little beaten up. I don't mind that. But I don't know. Still, not enough. They need to have big, wide saucer eyes. That's what I like. Or if they all get... If they are gonna be, you know, have more of a darkness in them. Just, it needs to be different. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Wow, I can't believe Bunny is calling Raphael a failure. He can be sometimes. He's a failure when he's fucking at the claw machine and he can't catch me any fucking plushies. It's okay. I still love him. I still love him even when he's being a failure. But one of my favorite Raphael cards is one where like he falls off of a surfboard into the water and you have to like pick him up bridal style. So I do like when he's a pathetic failure. Although Lads doesn't usually allow the guys to be pathetic failures. They kind of have to be perfect. But there are other games I play with good boy failures. When my tear ducts give issue, I can't see any tissue. So then use your hair vents. Alucard really does go through the emotional ringer in the series. Well, I do like it when creators can put their characters through emotional meat grinders. I prefer that. I think that'd make a good series. I need 4-ply when I cry. Do you need to go to the toilet? Do they even make 4-ply toilet paper? Imagine judging a woman for enjoying a guy crying when so many VTuber watchers like to see a woman get scared. Imagine! Oh, so it's okay. It's okay watching all of us scream our heads off playing a horror game. But I want to see one boy cry, and all of a sudden it's an issue. Get real. Double standards. I want to see one boy cry because he's been put into a cage. Get real. Grow up. I made myself cry. Getting his face punched is Hector's natural state of being. Aww, he sounds adorable. What about V from DMC5? Is this another woman that I can commission me making out with? Oh, that's a dude. That's a, Oh, from Devil May Cry. I like him here in this drawing. I don't know about here though. I don't know. He's not anime enough for me. Not anime enough. This I like. This I like. This drawing's nice too. That's the thing. I guess it all depends on how they're drawn. I don't know. Too attracted to anime people. It's the reason why it's so hard for me to date is I just prefer them 2D. I think you might like Sypha from Castlevania too. Smart, sassy, fiercely independent mage women. Can I just commission myself making out with all the Castlevania women? Sypha? Oh, not the voice actor, although she is pretty. Oh, she's cute. She's also cute. They're all cute. They're all so damn cute. God damn it. Stop making your anime characters so attractive. I'm an equal opportunity horror game suffering enjoyer. Yeah, I like my yaoi because I get to watch men play horror games and scream at them. And that gives me a lot of joy. Can't hear the phrase get real without hearing David Lynch in my head. Get real. V is a pathetic emo boy from Devil May Cry. He did look pretty pathetic. He literally has reading poetry as a game mechanic. Wait, I kind of love that. Oh, I kind of love that. Needs multi-dimensional men, but not just the third dimension. Lilith's type is Okarun from Dandadan. No, not that guy. No, that's too pathetic. That's too pathetic. No, it's like, when I say pathetic, I don't mean the pathetic, like, you know, in like in bad romance anime, the, you know, the pathetic dude who gets bullied by the anime women. Not that kind of pathetic. Pathetic, just like, I like, boy failure whose heart is in the right place, you know? It's like they're not very strong. And they can't contribute much in a fight, but like their heart is in the right place and they're likable, you know? Although I guess Okarun's kind of likable. I've only seen a little bit of Dandadan. But definitely not like, you know, the pathetic male protagonist that you see in like generic romance anime, you know? Where it's like they can't do anything and they just get bullied by smug anime girl for 13 episodes until she's like, wait, I actually like you, you know? Yes, only male wives. Only male wives. They have to have a wife quality to them. Like those guys, they don't have, that's the thing. It's the wife part that's more important. Those guys, they don't have the wife quality to them because they're so obsessed with being seen as masculine man. They need to let go. They need to let go of such earthly notions, you know? They must free themselves from that. It's like I wish I could show you guys examples from the game that I like, New Carnival, but I don't know how much from New Carnival I can show on here because that game is... well, it's a BL game, I'll just say that. But the main character in that definitely illustrates the kind of boy failure that I'm talking about. But yes, only wives. If you like well-intended boy failures, then you'll love watching Hector's downward spiral. Oh, his fall from grace. And that's another thing. They have to be likable too. They have to be it has to be a likable character, you know. It's like with women characters, they could be totally unlikable, and I could still love them. They could be totally unlikable, mean, nasty, villainous, no redeeming qualities, and I could still love them. But like for a male character, they have to be likable. I don't know. The Goonies? I've never seen The Goonies. I've seen The Gooners. If I see one more boy-fail anime protagonist talk about an indirect kiss, I'm gonna drive their head through the table. They're all the same. It's all the same goddamn copy-paste. That's why I can never watch those shows. You know how to get a wife, marry woman, no male needed. That's what a lot of my friends seem to tell me too. That's true. You could get male wife or you could just get wife. Both options are good. I like male wives and I like female wives. I want all of them. Can't I just have them all? Can't I just have them all? Or I gotta have like what they have on like Heaven Official's Blessing, where like all the gods have like their male and female forms that they can just change around at will. And then you have best of both worlds. Private Discord stream time. I'm gonna be honest, I won't subject you guys to New Carnival. I love that game with all my heart, but I can definitely see myself showing this to other people and them being like, Lilith, oh my god, why? I like the characters a lot. Maybe one day. I mean, like, I play the censored version because the uncensored version is not offered on the App Store. But still. It's a good game, and it might be all I have if Lads ends up going end of service. For real, just stop being a wuss. I get it's all written for teenagers, but even teenagers aren't this bothersome. I have not watched an anime like that in a very long time. And I don't know, I just really... When it comes to anime, I really only just watch anime about adults now. It's like I don't watch any more anime that take place in high school. I just can't really do it anymore. I have trouble. It's like I know there's a lot of really, really big ones and ones that I could find relatable from those days, but even like there was a BL that came out recently. What was it called? Go For It Nakamura. That looked really cute. And I know it's like a very popular BL, but I just didn't really have an interest in watching it because I'm like, I just don't want to watch another high school anime. I've seen enough. And I just want to watch a different kind of story. So that's why something like Chainsmoking Cat is kind of refreshing. And I'm sick of the whole indirect kiss bullshit as well. Oh, sick, my copy of 12 Minutes just finished downloading. It's your funeral. If that's the path you want to go down, then you're free to do it. But if at the end of the night you're unreasonably pissed off, then don't come crying to me. Don't come crying to me because I warned you. If you're unreasonably pissed off when you finish that game, then you go outside and throw something. Don't make that my problem. I think the problem is you want male wife but woman husband. I know. It's weird. I honestly don't understand my taste myself. I really don't understand. It's like when it comes to men, I like them womanly, and when it comes to women, I like them muscle mommy. It's weird. It's weird. I like them untraditional. It gets weird that all of these adult manga writers only write stories about high school. I mean, like, I get it's like you write what you know, and all of them went to high school, and these are experiences that were familiar to them, and it's probably more enjoyable to write about fun high school experiences than it is about, you know, writing about a boring adult job. But I don't know, the stories that I come up with in my head, like, are just about really crazy, outlandish things that I haven't even experienced, you know? So it's like, what's stopping them? Loved Wotakoi because it was about two grown-ass adults and starts with them actually dating. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting concept. So it starts with them dating. How about that? Is it a romance? People have development after high school, too. It's true. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things you could write about, but it's like, I don't know, but why even just limit yourself to, like, real-world experiences? Why not, like, expand your mind a little bit and write, like, I don't know, about, like, a wacky swashbuckling adventure? I mean, I guess there's a lot of fantasy anime out there, and that's not a real-world experience. Did you see Summer Hikaru Died? It's doomed high school horror BL. It's actually quite good. I was thinking about watching that one. I was browsing it on Netflix the other day, so I might give it a shot. It's supposed to be really sad, though. It's supposed to be so sad, and I think I told you guys before, but I had to stop watching Nana because it just got too fucking sad. It just got to a point where it's like, I cannot watch this poor girl suffer anymore. I will cry directly to Lilith. No, because then you're just gonna make me mad again. Because I'm gonna be thinking about that fucking game. Yeah, and why can't I have both? Why can't this bisexual disaster have both? Lilith the bisexual disaster likes gender non-conforming partners. Shocked Pikachu face. Maybe that's why it's so hard for me to date, because it's hard to find that. You'd think it would be easy in New York City, but it's not. You're so punk, even your attractions are screw gender norms. Thank you. I'm glad you think I'm punk. I'm actually really happy to hear that. Honestly, I probably do come across as a fucking punk-ass VTuber. I'm always just like, I like co-op games. No sponsorships. Fuck capitalism. Screw gender norms. Be gay. Commit crimes. Maybe I am the punk-ass VTuber. Can't give people ideas about disrupting the insane Japan office culture. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people say, like, most anime are about high school because, like, you know, it's more interesting to write about than a boring office job. But I'm like, I feel like if I... Sorry I'm so yappy. Sorry that this is just a yappy stream. I promise next time will be a gaming stream. But, I feel like if I was stuck in an office job that I didn't like, and I wanted to make an anime or story, I feel like my story would just be about, like, the places that my mind wanders to while I'm at that job, you know? Because you're so bored. I feel like your mind has got to wander to some very, very strange places. So I feel like I could come up with some really interesting ideas while I'm there. So I'm just like, being somewhere like an office space should encourage creativity. Because you're just, you know, you're so bored that you're just spacing out all day. Can't give people ideas. Yeah, but yeah, I guess you can't give people ideas about disrupting that culture. Full title is Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku. Ain't that the truth? Love is hard for us otaku. My biggest problem when I go on dates is I'll be on a date and I'll ask them if they like video games or visual novels and they'll say no, and I'll be like, well, now we have nothing to talk about. And then it's another failed date. I only want to talk about video games, and that's why this shit is so hard. I enjoyed Nana, but it's just so heavy. It is really heavy. And it starts out heavy too. Like, first episode makes you sad. And after that first really super sad arc, I just like, once she gets her next boyfriend, I'm just like, I can't keep watching because I don't, so many frustrations. For fuck's sakes, I hop back on Bumble and I want to become a hermit. So many moderate Christian women with family values. I could get on my soapbox about dating apps, but we would be here all night. We would be here all goddamn night. To be fair, I feel like most of the younger millennials and older Gen Z are punk AF. It's just baked into the rising dystopia they grew up in. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, am I punk? But I guess I can be. I'll often say, fuck the man. Do I like buying nice things pretty often? Yes. Yes, I do suffer from materialism at times. But I can still be punk. I still say fuck the man. And just fuck the rules. Just fuck what everybody tells you. This shit's all fake, you know? I mean, you've already delivered more than you promised for stream considering the time. That's true. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It is starting to get pretty damn hot in here. So I may have to end a little soon, but I'm happy that I was at least able to get a couple of hours in and show you guys the new design too, the new outfit. I did what I had to do. I did what I had to do, but I can yap for a tiny bit longer. And then once the room just is made up entirely of my hot breath rather than fresh air is probably when I'll need to end. But yeah, I'm so sorry. This summer has been kind of a killer with the heat waves. There's just been like a new heat wave like every other week, so it's just been so fucking hard to stream. And I don't know. I get really bad seasonal depression in the summer, so it's just hard for me to find the motivation to do anything. But now I kind of have that thought in mind to maybe start working on more just like scripted content. So even if I don't stream so much, I can still give you guys other things to look forward to. Also, Bumblebee recommending dates with women where the only common experience is has an undergraduate degree. I hate that. Yeah, where it's like, oh, you and this person have so much in common. You're both agnostic. Wow, we're so fucking compatible, huh? That shit drives me crazy. I'm like, only connect me to people who like fucking video games and anime, Or don't connect me with anybody at all, please. Yeah, that drives me crazy too. A day where a lady listens to me talk about Yuri VNs is so good. Yeah, I'm just like, who's gonna listen to me just yap about my fucking yaoi visual novels for hours? I mean, I know I'd found the one if they do enjoy listening to me yap about that stuff, but yeah. You'd think it would be easier to find people who like the same kind of nerdy interests, but it's harder than you think. It's harder than you think. Punk doesn't only mean your entertainment is twigs and mud and poorly burned CDs. Yeah, no, punk is more just like a state of mind. Punk is just saying like, fuck the rules and fuck what people tell you and to just live for yourself. Being punk is just like, you know, being punk is being your own person, I've always thought. It's just being your own person and doing shit because it's what you fucking like doing and not because it's what other people tell you to do or what you feel like it's because it's what you have to do, you know? Being punk is a state of mind. It's not a way that you dress or something that you consume. It's just like, you know, a way of living, I've always thought. Mood on brain needing defrag. I need defrag too. Most people get sad from the darkness. Lilith gets sad from all the... I do get sad from the sun. Well, the sun makes me fucking sick. It makes me sick. It gives me migraines. And now I've developed a new issue. I've been developing all these fucking skin conditions. I have eczema now. I've been getting eczema from the goddamn heat. I haven't had eczema since I was a fucking preteen. But now my arms and like my skin is like breaking out into eczema and it's driving me crazy. I'm so uncomfortable all the time. So yeah, it is making me very depressed because I'm just like, I'm itchy. I look like a fucking lizard. Like I'm not, I don't like it at all. And it's just, it puts me in a bad mood and I don't like streaming when I'm in a bad mood because I don't want that to rub off on others, you know? But yeah, the sun does give me the sadness. So it's why my spirits are always a little higher from like October to like April. The other day and today I smelled burning and I was like, oh, who's cooking? It's the forests. They're on fire. It's nature. It's eggs. I heard people saying that the weather was actually hot enough for you to cook a fucking egg on the road. Like, we're not even in goddamn Arizona and people are able to cook eggs on their car windshields. But yeah. Anybody else who suffers from the seasonal effectiveness disorder in the summer, just know I totally feel you. You're not alone, but don't worry. We are halfway through July, so that means we only have like a couple more months of this shit. And then it'll start to get nice and cool again. When the heat's this oppressive, it's hard to motivate yourself to do anything. Yeah, it's hard for me to just want to do anything. Like, on 4th of July, I had to cancel, I canceled all of my plans because I just didn't want to be outside, you know? I got invited to a trivia night, but I didn't want to go because it's over 90 degrees. And like I told my friends, I was like, I love y'all, but when it's like this, it's going to be 80% harder to get me out of my home. Just know that. And it's nothing against you. It's just, I'm unreasonable in this weather. I'm simply unreasonable. I had some nasty bouts of heat stroke back as a kid, so my immune system goes overdrive when mildly warm. That is very concerning, so yes, no. Definitely keep yourself safe in this weather. Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself in an air-conditioned space. Have cold water, ice. Just keep yourself cool. Mom Donnie, save our bun bun, please. Well, I did hear that I think a few years from now, all apartments in New York are going to be required to have air conditioning. I think I heard something like that. I don't know if that's something that the mayor is in charge of or not. But I did hear that by like 2030, I think, all New York apartments are going to be required to have like an adequate cooling system, which, thank God, so necessary because it is only getting hotter. She simp. Me simp. Me simp for my cute BL boys. But yeah, I'm happy that I was at least able to stream today. But I promise, once it starts to get a little cooler out, I'm gonna try and stream more. And this definitely motivates, having a new outfit definitely motivates me.
40 months?
Oh.
That is 4 tens, and that's awful.
4 tens! 4 tens, but you know what's not awful? You know what's not awful? It's you being here joining us tonight, Cast Iron. Welcome, welcome. And thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 40 months. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the 4 tens. That may be awful, but you being here is wonderful, and I appreciate it so much. And I hope that you're having a wonderful Tuesday. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. Hello. Hello, hello. I hope that you are keeping cool and you're not suffering in this awful heat. But yeah, we've just had way too many heat waves this summer and it's just been so uncomfortable. Thankfully, I am going to the beach at the end of the week. And that's going to be much needed because I haven't been to the beach at all this summer. I think I barely went at all last summer. So I'll be Beach Bunny soon. Should that be my next outfit? Should I do Beach Bunny? What are there? That has me curious. Is there like a creepy mythical beach creature I could do? Oh, I could do a scary mermaid look. A scary mermaid look could be cool. That could be the next design. We could have a Lilith for each season. So for winter we have the vampire. For summer, we have a mermaid. Ooh, or a siren. A siren could be cool. Or a kelpie. Ooh, or a selkie. That's true. Oh, these are all good choices. These are all good choices. So one of those for summer. For spring, we can have like a moth butt. No. What's a good spring? What's like a flowery, spooky creature? And for fall, we could have the headless horse bun. Well, fall I think could just be regular Lilith, because regular Lilith is spooky enough. A cute bean. It's so hot here. I have a heat pump, so my house is nice and cool. That's nice. What's a heat pump? Is that similar to like a thermostat or an AC? I'm glad that your house is nice and cool, though. I approve of Beach Bunny. I approve of a Beach Bunny, too. I'm excited to be a Beach Bunny. But yeah, a siren could be really fun. Is anybody going to see The Odyssey in IMAX? I'm not, because that is going to be a really long movie. There are sirens in The Odyssey, right? That's when they have to fill their ears with the beeswax. Hyper-realistic mermaid with fangs and flesh eater? I mean, obviously, for sure. Yeah, no, it would be, I would want to be one of those mermaids that has seaweed hair and like their mouth extends all the way to their ears and they eat people. I could be a siren mermaid. Selkies are cool too, though. I once did an assignment on selkies in college. Any water creature that drags people under once you've lulled them into a false sense of security. What's the one, is this, the selkie isn't, that's not the horse. That's not the creature that looks like a horse, but lures kids into the water, right? Is that the selkie? Selkie. No, a selkie looks like a beautiful woman. Wait, does it? A selkie? So it can shapeshift between a seal and a human form. Okay, but what's the creature that's a horse? That lures people into like swamp water. I know that there is a creature that starts out as a horse. Should I just be an Uma Musume? It's like a furnace and an AC rolled all into one. Ooh, a one-stop shop for all of your heating and cooling needs. It's a fancier form of an AC, and it can also heat up in the cold months. That sounds nice. Can it heat up your floors? I've always liked the idea of heated floors. My money goals are heated floors and a bidet. I will be watching Stop That Train this weekend. Take an edible beforehand and let me know if it's any good. I still need to see that. Heat pump uses a special low temp evaporating and pressurized liquid to move heat both in and out of your house. Oh, okay, so it's different from like a central AC then. Gotcha. Probably nothing that can be installed inside of a pre-war building. Scylla, yeah, I thought there were sirens in the Odyssey, because I do remember this. There's a part in the Odyssey where they have to fill their ears with beeswax because there's like a song that will like call them all to attention, and then they'll all get drowned. Oh, it's a Kelpie. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I get the Kelpie and the Selkie mixed up. Yeah, the Kelpie is the horse that, or it's a creature that disguises itself as a horse, and then it drags you into the water. And the Selkie is either like a beautiful woman or like a seal creature. Selkie is the seal and the Kelpie is the horse. Yeah, no, it was the Kelpie I did a project on in college. I did a project on the Kelpie, not the Selkie. Too similar. The names sound too similar. Yeah, the water horse is the Kelpie. I have a bidet, but once I have money to finish my basement, I want to get heated floors down there. That reminds me, I have a story for you all. Oh my god, how could I forget about this? This was so fucking crazy. So a couple weeks ago, I went to this mall with my friend because she wanted to go to this thing where we went to. It was one of those like conveyor belt sushi restaurants. They were having this a collaboration with Honkai Star Rail, and if you get 15 plates of sushi, then you get like a little prize. And so she wanted to get a prize, and she wanted to like get some of the freebies that they were giving out too because she liked the game. So we went, and we got 15 plates of sushi, and she got her prize, and she got a couple other things too. That's not important though. The important part is at one point I had to use the bathroom. So I go to use the bathroom, and in that bathroom they have a bidet. And you know me, when I see a bidet, you fucking know I'm gonna use that bidet. And we're allowed to. We're allowed to use the bidet. They give us directions on how to use it too. And, but it was a little confusing though. I was a little confused on how to use it. So I go about doing my business, and then I turn on the bidet, and the bidet works, and I'm like, okay, bidet's working. And then the bidet squirts again. I'm like, oh, the bidet is really working. And the bidet goes again. I'm just like, oh, wow. The bidet is not stopping. Was the bidet gonna stop? And so then I get up from the toilet, and then the bidet shoots again, and all of this water shoots into the air and onto the wall of the bathroom. And then it finally stops. It was really funny. So whoever went into the bathroom after me was probably gonna be really confused and wonder why the wall and the floor was all wet. My ass is not Jinx. I don't think I pressed the correct button. Yeah, but boy was my tush clean. Boy did I have a clean tushy after. I love a bidet. Yeah, no, I had it set to Power Wash Simulator 2 mode. My booty got real power washed that day. I don't know. Usually when I've used, in my experience, a bidet has only squirted once. In my experience, whenever I've used a bidet, it only squirts once and then it stops. But this one squirted 4 times. And it was really powerful. So I don't know if I just pressed the button to make it squirt 4 times. But it did. And that last squirt did not make my butt. Classic Lilith story beginning with a trip to the bathroom. Listen, I was just so excited to see a bidet installed in a restaurant bathroom. I'd never seen that before. I've only ever seen bidets in people's homes. I'm like, what? That's crazy. That's great. I wish more places would do that. You could get some pretty cheap bidets that are renter friendly. I know you can get a cheap bidet that you could just install right into your toilet. I do want to get one, but I just like, what are my roommates gonna think? Are they gonna be weirded out by a bidet in the bathroom? I might need to ask them if they'd be okay with that. I'm tired of wiping. I don't want a bidet. I have a bidet, but once I have money to finish my basement, I want to get the heated floors. No, prioritize the heated floors, for sure, before you get a second bidet. Scylla's the 6-headed man-eating monster disguised as a beautiful woman. Ooh. I like both a beautiful woman and a man-eating monster. Can I marry the man-eating monster? If you have an AC unit already, they can probably reuse the lines for that. I have a window unit, but I don't know if that's going to be as effective. For more info, watch Epic the Musical, Scylla's song. I do still need to watch Epic the Musical. I still haven't watched it yet. I should write Toilet the Musical. RIP. Though it looks like you could get window heat pumps too. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think I need heat pumps because I have a pretty powerful heater already in my apartment. But maybe one day. But no, I did not break the toilet. I did not break the toilet and I did not break the bidet. I just don't think I used the bidet properly. But the instructions were a little unclear on the bidet. I'm trying to convince my parents to get a bidet too. But whenever I talk to them about it, they just laugh and they think I'm joking, but I'm totally serious. I should really use a bidet one of these days to see how it works. They're amazing. I love them. They're great. You feel so clean afterward. And it's just, they're fun too. They're really fun. Whenever I use a bidet, I can't help but giggle a little. Because I just, you know, it's like a little surprise. She who denies supplies the chaos. It was a very chaotic bathroom trip for sure. Expert bidet user. Expert bidet users, where did I go wrong? They might think about how much money you'll save on toilet paper when you have a bidet. That's another thing. I'd save so much on toilet paper. When you have multiple people living in your home, toilet paper goes really quickly. Toilet paper goes much faster than you think. When I moved into my own apartment, that was one of the first things that I learned, was that toilet paper goes really, really fast. And having a bidet will save. And also, it prevents like booty chafing, you know? And like fissures and stuff. There's a lot that you have to think about. Urinetown kind of is already the Toilet the Musical. Yeah, but it has a name like Urinetown. If I made a toilet-themed musical, I would make the name much sexier than that. Bidet owner here, 1,000 out of 10. See, Fluffy gets it. Fluffy gets the magic that is the bidet. They're real. Once you use one, it's really hard to go back. It's really hard to go back. It's just, you feel, it really just does feel like a nice cleansing, and it's just nice. It's luxury. Gotta maximize the utility of each square. You know, maybe that's what I'll ask for the holidays this year. So I'll be like, I'm really serious about getting a bidet here. Sometimes there's just certain products that can really up your quality of life. It's like for a cat, getting one of those little fountains, those little cat water fountains that's always going. Those things are great because you don't constantly have to refill their little water fountain. Those are nice, so it's like the same thing with humans. Sometimes there's just, I may be a punk, but every now and then there's just a product out there that just ups your quality of life, and I don't like being uncomfortable for more than like 5 minutes. I don't like being uncomfortable at all, but if I have to be uncomfortable, then I'll only be able to deal with it for like 30 minutes. I had to use a public toilet after getting a bidet at home, and it was complete sadness. RIP. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Listen, I'm not a fan of public toilets either, but sometimes it's a necessary evil. We gotta have them. You don't want to pee your pants when you're out there. Those are real good. No, those things are great. Those things are great. They're a godsend. Pepper loves them too. Pepper drinks so much water. So those are really, really nice. And they're relaxing too. They're like ASMR. It sounds like a little babbling brook. I love them. I think dogs can use them too, actually. I don't think they're just limited to cats. Man, I want a bidet. Should I put a bidet on Throne? The cat fountains seem cool, but those auto feeders turn cats into monsters. Yeah, oh, trust me. Trust me, I know. I have an auto feeder for Pepper, but I only use it when I know that I'm not going to be home to give him a meal. And yeah, it does turn him into a monster. It makes him crazy. It makes them think that they're going to be getting treats every day at a certain time, when it's like, no, 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 no. When I'm home, we're back on routine, sir. We are back on routine, sir. Maybe I will put a bidet on Throne. But yes. All right, with that, everybody, I think this may need to be where I bid you adieu for the night. I'm sorry that this ended up being a shorter stream for today, but it is quite hot, and I can feel my breaths getting a little bit shorter. So yes, unfortunately, I must end off for tonight. But I'm happy that we got to stream tonight and that I got to show you guys something cool. Yeah, 2.5 hours ain't bad. 2.5 hours ain't bad at all. And I'm happy that we all got to hang out. It's better than no time at all. And hopefully, I think next week is supposed to be a little cooler. I want to say next week is supposed to be a little cooler. Let me check the temp. Yeah, it looks like next week is supposed to be not as bad. So hopefully I'll be able to have a nice longer stream and we can get back to gaming. I'll probably get back to either Hades or maybe we'll start like a new horror game or something. But yes, I'm so happy everybody likes the new design. I'm so happy I got to show you all. I'll be posting this design in the Discord server as well for everybody's viewing pleasure. It might be a while until we finally get to see it on my model, but until then, I just really wanted to be able to show you guys something cool. I want to work on some other outfits as well. I really want to like be able to just put more outfits in the tank, commission more, have more art coming your way, and just more cool stuff. I feel like it's just been so long since I've been able to show you guys something cool like this. But yes, I'm happy I was able to show you all tonight. Everyone say thank you for the fun yap. You're welcome, you're welcome. Give the lad a treat for me. I will. Thank you everybody so much for joining me tonight. This was really fun. Thank you Roro, thank you Jacob, thank you Xjire, thank you Tavok, thank you Fluffy, thank you Doc, thank you Craig Critique, thank you Cast Iron, thank you all. It was so wonderful hanging out with all of you guys tonight, showing you all this new design, just getting to talk about this, that, and the third, and just all of the subjects that I love discussing. I really hope that everybody here has a wonderful night. I hope you all watch something you love. I hope you all eat something you love. And I hope that you all just stay cool and dry. Thank you for coming, Bakuru Holiday. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to everybody who followed, everybody who donated bits, everybody who resubbed. That means the absolute universe to me. And yes, I can't wait to see you all very, very soon. Stay cool and dry, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.